Okay, so I'm just going to wing this. Today, December 4th, 2023 in California in the United States. I woke up pretty early, just under 6 hours of sleep. I went to a library, printed out some stuff, took it to the courthouse at 191 North 1st Street, San Jose, California, which I feel is pro-RAPE of women, pro-SEXUAL assault of women, pro-perjuring about women, pro-suborning of perjury about women, pro-soliciting perjury of women or about women, pro-stalking of women, pro-blackhat hacking of women's things, pro-cyber stalking of women, etc., etc. So I tried to file a continuance last week, and this person who's acting as a judge, who is just a clerk, denied the continuance, saying that I hadn't notified the other side. She made that assumption. So I made sure with today's filing that I had notified the other side. Nonetheless, nobody's told how to file these ex parte motions at all. Nobody tells you you have to notify the other side. Nobody tells you, like, if there's a hearing on this ex parte motion, where the hearing is, when the hearing is. None of that. On top of that, this program that I'm a part of, I accidentally became a part of. I didn't intend to become a part of this program. So, you know, I had the 2 RAPE kits done, and they both seem to have been positive, according to the SART nurses that I had. You know, one I had VAGINAL tearing and ANAL tearing, and there were bruises on my back and my rear end that I was unaware of. And there were other bruises and cuts that I was unaware of. And then the other one that I had done the 24th of November of 2023, there was a PUBIC hair. Don't think that was mine. And then I ended up in this program that I didn't know was really a program. And if you exit the program, you don't get any more, you know, case management from your case manager or whatnot. And this case manager that I have, I'm kind of suspicious that she might actually be like undercover or another narc, because I've had so many undercover and narc people in my life that I didn't realize were undercover or narc, like quote-unquote David Cipriano, who is now pretending to be a phlebotomist at UCSF, or University of California at San Francisco. So anyway, she's been hardcore about me, you know, finding like a women's shelter or whatever. I've been part of this program without really knowing that I was part of the program for like a week and 3 days now. So, like, a lot of these shelters don't have space right now. And you're told to put your name on a list with an organization that calls itself Here For You. Let me get you that phone number. I'm going to pause here for a second, but just hang in there with me. So the phone number is 408-385-2400, 408-385-2400. It's called Here For You, or the Bill Wilson Center. So a slot, like, supposedly became available today at the Sunnyvale shelter at an address starting with 999, and I'm like pulling a blank on the actual address, but this is in Sunnyvale, 94089. They tell you that there are actual beds there, that there's a separate area for the women, that there's a door with a room for the women that is separate from the men. So this person that's my case manager with this program that I didn't know that I was a part of, her name starts with an E. She allowed me to take an Uber or a Lyft over to the facility in Sunnyvale. And when I got to the facility in Sunnyvale, I entered, I had a referral from Here For You. And there was a guy sitting at kind of this desk. And all the beds and quotes were like these metal wire things, and there was no mattress on the metal wire things. There were like these things that looked like mats that were probably half an inch thick. And the men were in front, and the women were in back, from what I could tell. And there were like maybe 4 or 5 women max that I saw there. The rest were men. I asked to look around the facility. I wanted to see the door with the room for the women. And again, I did have a referral, and I was denied. The guy at the front wouldn't allow me to look around. He wanted me to do the intake form. And I was like, where's the room for the women? Where's the door to the room for the women? Can I look around? He was like, no. So like, I just was like, okay, that's odd that I can't look around, and I can't, I'm not able to see this room that women are supposedly in, separate from the men. So I took an Uber or a Lyft back to the safe location. And when I got back to the safe location, I called up the Here For You number, and the woman that answered basically crazy made me, or gaslit me, and she was like, I've been there myself. I know there's a separate room for women. I know there's a door that goes into that room where the women are located. No shelter would allow women to sleep with men. We've been there, we've checked, everything is on the up and up, and just insisted that what I saw with my own eyes was wrong. Okay, this is through the Here For You program and the shelters in Sunnyvale, and you can hear the train go by, and it's right behind a hotel in Sunnyvale, and that's where I'm leaving off.